Hi Capricorns, welcome to your next 3-month reading for July 2025. We're going to look at August, September, October. My name is Ashley. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the readings. I hope you find them helpful. I do timestamp below, so if you don't like to watch the process, feel free to just skip ahead to the messages so that you can receive those. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get started here and get your cards. We look forward to August, September, October here for Capricorns. Last month when we connected in on your next 3 months, there was a wish kind of coming true after a big change. Sort of the big change had to occur first, sort of the trigger point, I guess, or the ignition for the wish to start to come into effect. So maybe we'll see where you're at on that. Maybe you've already done the change, and so maybe we'll get an update on the wish here. Okay, so now we'll get a card from the second deck here, looking at the same 6 dimensions as last month's reading. So we're looking at your home environments, so that's where you spend the majority of your time, sort of the 2 places that you split your time between. Your relationship with self, the wish that we know that your angels are supporting and helping you to work on, the wish that we know is coming true. Maybe it's another wish, I don't know, we'll see. And then this bottom row, we get into conversations around your expectations, something you don't expect that your angels and your soul energies want to put on your radar, and based on where you're at in your path, what should come true here, unless you make some changes. So lastly here, just get a charm or 2 for each card. So just hover while they move the charms, and we get what they want to associate here with the cards. For additional messaging, clarity, move that finger out of the way so the charms can move. Oh, a little faster back here. I think it's coming out. There we go. Okay. I feel like they threw that one away. And this one I feel upside down on purpose. Okay. Double spotlight. I wonder if they're putting a spotlight on both of your environments, your 2 primary environments there. I'm just going to grab a quick timestamp for our friends, see if I can adjust the light as well so that it's not messing with the cards. Oh, that's a bit better. Who knows? You can let me know if that was better or not, or just annoying. Okay. Let's tune in here to your first cards. Your home environment. So in the intro, I was saying, oops, the camera. Ugh. Left-handed. Okay. In the intro, your angels here are. I knew the light would be in my way. Okay. Your angels are shining 2 lights here. So shining a light on now. So the time is now. Opportunistic time is now for your home environment. So if you want to make a change, because they're also shining a light on a decision here. So you want to make a decision regarding both or one of your environments, and the angels are saying yes. If you are going to do it, now's the time to do it. This one is all about a sense of direction. Excuse me, apologies. That really came up on me while I was saying sense of direction. So I don't know if that just like really rang true with you Capricorns, but I feel like there's a pretty heavy decision here that needs to be made. You know, like I said, they're shining a light on this decision that needs to be made. You have to kind of make it now, Capricorn, in this 3-month time period. in order to kind of set yourself off here on your path, sort of the next phase, get that sense of direction back and going here. Especially if it relates to like family life. Making the decision could be like having another child, right? So you might be, you know, if you're gonna pursue growing the family, right time is now, really, is what the angels are saying. So you have everything you need to introduce that new member. Okay. Oh, look at that, time to collaborate. And they're shining the light on time. So again, this decision, you know, probably not something you're making on your own. So if it is your home environment, it would be the family members, your partners weighing in on the decision. If it's professional, this could be seeking advice from a mentor, a manager, support or help to make connections by people in your network. But look at the Chariot here. Look how quickly you take off once you define your sense of direction. You know, look how happy you are. It's like you're riding a roller coaster, your favorite type of ride. Once you have your sense of direction, you're celebrating. You're so happy that you followed through on this decision here, Capricorns. All right, so you're getting a little advice, a little hint here that it's kind of the right timing for you to do this, whatever this is for you. Your relationship with self over the next 3 months. This is my contemplative fairy. She's kind of looking. She's looking down because she's seeking answers. It's on self, so this is sort of introspection, internal work. Maybe you're looking back on prior decisions. Maybe you're looking back on how you reacted in things. You know, what role did you play in certain things, right? Sometimes we need to just kind of look back and reevaluate. It's a beautiful message. Sing your own song. And it comes with my card that, you know, if you watch more of my readings, or if you already have watched readings, I always say bibbidi bobbidi boop. I just love the sort of the magic of the wand, and that's my generation, sort of. Now, canaries are a symbol, right? We take the canary down into the mind, and we watch them, and we make sure we hear them singing, because as soon as they stop, you know, we know that change has happened, and we need to vacate the mind, right? So, but it's saying sing your own song. So it's coming after this change, right? The magic wand. You find what you're seeking. You probably have an epiphany moment. That's really what this feels like. And you're going to just know, wow, my throat really closed up there. You're going to have an epiphany moment as you do this quiet introspection, kind of just sit and let yourself sit in your thoughts for a bit. But I do feel like you're going to have an aha, you're going to have an epiphany, you're going to be able to put your finger on it, right? And that's going to allow you to just have this sudden shift, this sudden change where you're just singing. You know, you find your aha leads to this beautiful shift from feeling a little bit lost in self, not really knowing what to do next, to this confident singing, happy canary energy. You know, I just like how self-assured you are in that card, that canary. your heart's wish that your angels are supporting, doing what they can on their end while you do what you need to do on this end. Coming towards you quite determined. Like, I don't think there's too many things that can stop an elephant from making its way. You know, I know that they just push down trees in the jungles. I know that they're known for pushing over cars, just kind of like whatever's in their way, right? They're able to kind of power on through that, and they do so just determined. You know, they don't pause and think about the tree and how are we going to get around. They just walk into the forest. They just walk into the bush. So there's like this determination on your part to see this wish come true. And so your angels kind of support that energy, in that they don't mind that you're ignoring distractions. They don't mind that you're kind of moving things out of the way in order for this wish fulfillment to come true. Like, they don't mind that you want it that bad, I guess I should say. The elephant is just kind of communicating to me how determined you are to see this wish come to be. Okay. Well, now we have a bear. So, like, I'm Canadian, so you know, I'm not about to you know, face off with a brown bear, a grizzly bear, a black bear, any bear. You know, and look at you. You're determined. I don't know if your wish is healing. This could be physical healing, because they're drawing me into Archangel Raphael's energy right now with that green. So some kind of physical or emotional healing that you want to accomplish here. And you're determined. That's your heart's wish. You know, it's going to take focus. You know, the message does say take time out. I don't think it says they're communicating to you take time out on this wish. I think it's maybe you can relax a little bit on your determination. I mean, you're throwing both an elephant and a bear at yourself here. You're because, you know, you can relax a little bit on the emphasis you're putting on this heart's wish, because it's already in motion. Look at this. It's already in motion. It's already coming. Just like we saw on the elephant here. It's coming. Nothing's going to block it. The angels agree with you, right? So the angels are making sure nothing's going to block it. Any delays are on the outside. The acceleration's on the inside here. So you can dial down your strength here a little bit, your determination. You can ease up on that energy so you're not burning yourself out. That's all that is, right? Don't energetically burn yourself out so that you're sleepy and tired and therefore physically not feeling well, because you want to have some beautiful physical or emotional healing here. What you're expecting, sort of what's your the focus right now, probably tied to this wish, is this transformation. You're hoping, you're wishing, you're expecting this major transformation. Whether it's yours or not, I mean, you do have an aha moment, so we do see your transformation happening here. But this is a wish for healing, and this is an expected transformation. I don't know if it's yours. I'm wondering if you're wishing and expecting positive transformation in someone else. And it, you know, don't give anybody a bell, but don't give me a bell. But this is the angel's bell. So when your angels give me a bell, and they too, I mean, as much as angels love ringing the bell, I mean, I annoy them as well ringing the bell. They want you to pay attention. So if you like looked away, and it took me that long of playing with my bell for you to come back to the reading, to kind of bring your attention back, they really want you to pay attention here to what you expect. So see that message, use your mind wisely, right? They're saying back here to kind of calm your energy down. You know, you're wishing really hard. And now they're ringing the bell about this transformation. And they're asking you again to, you know, use your wishful intents use your wish energy, use your manifestation powers energy wisely. I don't know if they're questioning this wish. Like it's coming in, nothing's going to block it. But I don't know if they're making you question the wish here because, they're giving me the when pigs fly. So that's a miracle. So are you wishing for a miracle? It looks like you're willing to give everything up. Have you said that? You need to be careful with that. We don't want to be making any deals, karmic or otherwise. Especially if it's not for our benefit. This is somebody else, and you're wishing for somebody else's good health or somebody else's success, and you're about to give up your own. You're about to give up something. You're going to give up wealth, your status, whatever this is, right? You're this beautiful peacock. I really can't say anything more other than you expect to give everything in order for this wish to be fulfilled. And the angels just want you to pause and be careful and kind of quiet the mind down in what you're willing to give up in exchange for this transformation. I don't think you need to put in that extra effort, that extra intent. I don't think you need to say, please make this happen and I will give you, cut out that second half. Or if you flip it and say, take anything you want from me, if only. Don't use that language. The angels are strongly cautioning you against that language. Of course, the angels would. Again, making deals that we do not want to make, right? Be careful here. Caution, Capricorns. Wishes are good, but we need to, make sure the wish is truly what we want. The wish is not made in vain, and we're not giving too much of ourselves in exchange for a wish. We don't need to do that either. What you don't expect, Capricorns, what you don't expect. We have some clarity, some information coming into you with a messenger. So this is coming in on the back of a turtle. So what you probably don't expect is maybe the source. That's what I feel. I feel the source of information, the source of insight, the person who delivers you this news, this information, this clarity. I feel like that's unexpected. They're not a negative person, especially when it's my turtle here. It's a trustworthy source of this information. It's just an unexpected source for you, what you don't expect. And you probably don't expect the receipt of that information either. Okay. I don't know about you, but these cards feel opposite, right? We have the Fool just plunging off, but they're saying, don't do that. Like, lay a solid foundation. Don't just leap. Lay the solid foundation with this beaver spirit. But you can see that she's bringing in, right? Maybe this is the information. So maybe the source is someone that has opposite energy to you. Because like I said, this is a very calm, stable-minded individual. I'm gonna invest my money. I'm going to do all the logical choices. I'm going to do what society would deem as the more sane decision, very conservative maybe personality. And then this individual, this opposite energy that I'm getting, this person bringing in this news, or maybe the news is about this person, they're spontaneous, as we can see, right? They're about to leap off the cliff. They are joyful energy. She's dancing, she's twirling, she's on her tippy toes, she's reaching for the sun. So still a soft energy and sense of the commonality that the two of you share, but they're just a slightly like brighter, more energetic than you energy. Like, I'm not saying they're someone who's like jumping around all the time, but they're just a more upbeat, happy go lucky kind of energy where you seem to be just more calm, stable. Um, this could be somebody that sings and dances around you in your presence, and you smile and laugh, but you don't exactly get up and join in, kind of opposites in terms of energy. So I'm not sure why they focused on the energies in the cards. Maybe it's just so you can see and kind of, again, trust, right? I was saying you could trust in this person. So if you know who this person is through them describing their energy, again, there's this trust in the news about them or trust in the news they bring you, because she is holding this beautiful kind of white blue flower here, which is also kind of an indicator to me that it's trustworthy. What is sure to come true based on kind of the path you're on right now? It's interesting that they still have seeking, searching, looking, researching. So based on your current path, you're still kind of looking. I don't know if that is until this person kind of crossed your path or comes in with the news, because the dog was pointing back. It wasn't looking forward to the future here. It was looking back at the previous message. So, what is sure to come true is you're going to get the answers that you're seeking. You're going to get information that is going to help you to kind of stop looking for clarity, or at least in one area, right? It's going to help satisfy a curiosity that you have, or maybe you didn't even know you had, because something you don't expect. Sometimes we don't expect to get updated on people, but then we appreciate it, right? It could just be as simple as that. What is sure to come true is you're going to appreciate the knowledge that you gain. Oop. Make sure they're both on camera here for you. Even she's looking back, right? Look at her looking back at that information, looking back at that insight, looking back at that person. I don't know if it's someone, if they're trying to talk about someone that but you just haven't seen in a while. It could be a distant relative, could just be an acquaintance. Who knows? Could be an ex-friend, ex-lover, ex-schoolmate, ex-coworker. I don't know. But there's like this looking back. There's a connection here to the past, a throwback to the past. So again, they're trying to further clarify who this person is for you, Capricorn. You know what? If you follow this path, and I don't know if that's this aha moment, but I love just how calm and relaxed the hawk here. I almost said eagle. The hawk is just sitting there. Look at the healing. The knowledge brings calmness, or this person from your past. I don't know, information that they bring or information about them brings this healing, this calmness to you. It kind of really plays nicely with your beaver energy. But I feel like you make a mental decision, like a personal decision, to allow things to just heal as they will. I don't know if you're putting the past behind you. Again, she's looking behind, right? She's looking back. And maybe that's what heals you. Maybe this new information, this insight of this individual allows you to say, you know what, the past is the past, and it sounds like they're a different person now. Sounds like they're doing good. Maybe I'll say hi. But there's like this kind of nice healing here. The information you gain brings you some nice healing and some calmness. For some reason, as it relates to this person, it almost feels like this part of the reading is separate from the first part here, which has to do with this decision, maybe around a wish regarding someone in your home, your personal aha moment, and then you have this kind of secondary connection down here that you don't kind of expect to receive information about them, and sort of the turn of the 180 that you make, right? You're looking back at them. You're willing to heal, to connect. So that's pretty nice if you're reconnecting with someone. If you're allowing to kind of heal and work through a past, it's always nice to welcome somebody back into your life if you can, if you feel it's right. So just make sure it feels right, Capricorn, before you do that. Let's connect back next month. We'll do another next 3 month reading. We'll see how the story has progressed. We'll see where you're at in the wish. We'll see where you're at in the healing here.